Today is the new moon in Virgo, and just in case you missed it, I've got full-length detailed horoscopes on my YouTube channel where you can find out how the next 2 weeks are going to affect you and your zodiac sign. I'm Erin, I'm QueenBeeTarot. Thank you so much for being here. I've got a lot to share with you. The new moon in Virgo means that the sun and the moon are both in the sign of Virgo. And anytime they're both in the same spot, it's kind of like a reset. Because the sun represents our outer self, it's our character, it's how other people see us. And the moon represents our inner self. It's our emotions, it's our intuition, and it's our own personal flow. And so when they are both united in the sign of Virgo, there's a huge focus on health and wellness, getting things into order, and the question of what is it that you do on a daily basis? Are your daily habits leading towards a healthy life, or are your daily habits part of the problem? Now, because Virgo is such a detail-oriented zodiac sign, it is definitely going to be part of the picture that we might be nitpicking. We might be so focused on the details that we might be extra critical of ourselves and others. So please do be mindful as much as you may notice things in other people. Anytime we point a finger outwards, there's 3 pointed in. So before you go judging somebody else, look at that, we got the tower at the bottom of the deck. Before you go judging somebody else and quite likely probably have it blow up in your face, do remember that the best kind of growth is the kind that we do inside of ourselves without boasting, without announcing, and without comparing ourselves to others. One of my favorite quotes, and it's a prayer, but honestly you don't have to believe in God to get something out of this. It's called the Serenity Prayer. And the Serenity Prayer is something that they say at AA meetings, and it's something that every human ever could really use. And it goes like this: grant me the serenity to accept the things I cannot change, the courage to change the things I can, and the wisdom to know the difference. So on today's new moon in Virgo, why don't you just think about that? It's what I'm going to be thinking about today. And today's card is the 5 of Swords. In the 5 of Swords, we see someone holding a bunch of swords. There's some on the ground, and there's people walking away. They're hiding their faces. It looks like some sort of a big fight happened. Now, I pulled this card when I was asking about a particular connection I had, and it turned out to be true 100%. And it is the kind of situation where you're trying to have a conversation, but somebody is in it to win it. Now, ideally, swords represent logic, communication, thoughts, headspace. If we enter into a conversation, the idea is to achieve mutual understanding. But if you find that every time you enter into a conversation, it turns into a fight, it turns into an argument, and somebody is just dead set focused on being right instead of being open, you're going to find defeat every step of the way. So if you find that your own personal headspace or conversations with other people keep going in circles with nothing ever being resolved, then maybe take a step back and ask yourself, is this other person as mutually invested in achieving solution discovery as I am? If not, don't even bother. Like I said, today's energy is encouraging us to go deep within and focus on how we ourselves can live our best lives with or without anybody else, right? Focus on yourself and everything else will make sense. I'm Erin, I'm QueenBeeTarot. I've got full-length detailed horoscopes on my YouTube channel. You should definitely go check those out. Those are brand new, and I will see you tomorrow.